We are live. All right. I'm going to set up the computer here for day 23 of my fitness challenge. Let this run for a little bit. Wasn't sure what time I was going to go on today. It's the weekend. And I know that weekends are busy. Good morning. Trying to get this set up. There we go. What's wrong with me? Morning, good morning. Let me get rid of this. See what kind of I'll be right back. I still get some sneakers on. Let's get it on. Hey, good morning, V. Had to go get my sneakers on. Let's get this going. Day 23. Day 23. Oh, boy. What am I going to do after this is done? What am I going to do? Oh, goodness. I'm sore today from yesterday's workout at the gym. I finally buckled down and just did all chest. Then we went to a Queen concert. It was a Queen tribute band called Queen. It's a Kind of Magic. Really good, really good. His vocals were, no vocals can match Freddie Mercury, but he was good though. The guy last night. You're joining in? All right. Let's get rocking then. Oh, let me make sure I have my phone. The party started now. He's in the house.
Friday.
Let's get 30 to 40 in. Most likely 40. That's what I seem to be going with lately, or have been consistent with 40 minutes. Oh, nice. Good stuff. Let's get my clock going here. Reset. Did 40 minutes yesterday morning at the gym, or here at my home gym. And then I went to the gym and did chest. Okay, let's go. And did 40 more minutes of cardio. Then from there we went to the concert. Concert was 8 o'clock, and we got over around, I don't know, 20 after 10, I guess. They came back out on stage. Did a few more songs, you know how that goes. So yesterday at the gym, I went in, it wasn't busy. I beat the crowd. I left work early, and I went in with, goals and machines that I want to do, and I got them all done. Just ones I wanted to do. Oh, the short that I just posted? Yeah, that was last night at the gym. Thanks for watching it. So I went in, I grabbed the flat bench, and I supersetted that flat bench with pullovers. I had 75-pound dumbbell for pullover. And I would do my bench press 10 to 12 reps. And swing around, do 10 to 12 pullovers. I do back-to-backs, take a break. Go again, back-to-back, take a break. And go again, back-to-back, take a break. And then the last set, it was getting really crowded around the benches. You only have 2 benches there, flat bench. And one side to me, the other one was just packed with kids. And it's great seeing them out there exercising and all that, getting active with the weights. But there's crowded. So I asked a bunch, I said, any of you guys waiting for this bench? And they said, yeah, we are. I said, okay, well, listen, I'll cut the stack here, take 10s off because I had 25s on and 10s, and 2 10s on each side. So just cut the stack, rip it out. So I said, we're going to do 10 to 12 reps each weight, and when I put the bar back up on the rack, just cut 10 off, and we'll go right down. So they did. Good way for them to put my weights away, hey? Because after doing those workouts, I hate putting weights away because you're tired, right? And so I got the kids there to cut the stack for me, and they ended up putting the weights away, so it worked out real good. They got the bench. I got a good workout. From there, I went over to the cable, what you seen there by, or B. I don't know why I was playing by. B. I did some cable work. Then I went over to the another flat bench, like without the rack, where I did free weights dumbbells. I did dumbbell press. So that's 1, 2, 3 chest workouts. Then I moved over to the fly machine. I did chest fly. That's 4. And there's one more. What did I do? I did 5 chests, but I can't remember what the 5th one was. Oh, incline. Machine incline. Hello, good morning, the intellectual soapbox. How are you? So I did 5 chests, and then I threw in, like I said, the dumbbell pullover, which works chest and ab, and lats. And then I did abs. No, I didn't do abs, sorry. I just left at those 5. Hello, she's still my thunder. Welcome. Happy Saturday. Just went over my last night's workout. What I did chest workout last night in the gym. And a little more cardio. Beautiful day. It's going to like 31 today here in New Brunswick, Canada. Can you believe that? Wow. I was saying earlier there that last night, family and I, we went out to a concert. Well, it was a show because I got the Playhouse. It was a Queen tribute band. Queen, It's a Kind of Magic, and they're really, really good. You know, they're known around the world. Yeah, 31 degrees, man, Celsius. It's going to be uh, it's going to be really hot today. It was up to 27 yesterday. Oh, what was I saying? Yeah, we went to see that concert. They were really, really good. You know, they had a great voice. Like I said earlier, you can't match Freddie Mercury's vocals, but he did a really damn good job. And he resembled them in ways too, right? Hello, how are you? How's it going, Adrian? 76 degrees, yeah, so that would be like hour 20, what? 5 maybe? 25 degrees Celsius. We're probably just as hot as you guys were, but the thing is, right now, this time of year, we don't get the humidity, so it's just hot, hot. So I don't know, 83 degrees in California, that's some humidity. You have a lot of, that's high humidity there too, right? Oh yeah, this thing is awesome. This hand crank. I've been using it for 23 days straight. Actually, I had a couple exercises I did in substitution for this. I went on a hand cycle tour. I used my hand bike. I went live using my hand bike around the neighborhood, my hand cycle. You can check that video. That was probably like 3 or 4 videos ago. And then I just did an upper body workout once. Oh, it's dry heat. Well, that's good. See, that's the heat I can handle, the dry heat. Like, when you get the humidity mixed in with this heat, you can't move. Sucks the energy right out of you. Well, I'm in the Vegas, and I know that's a dry heat. And as hot as it got there in Vegas, I was functional. I could stand the heat. Thank you. There's one time in Vegas, so it got so hot that I don't know if you can see the hand rims here. The hand rims. We would be outside, just kind of up and down the strip. The hand rims would get so hot, I couldn't touch them with my hands, and I couldn't push using my tires because the sidewalks are so hot. It was just so hot that even my tires were like getting mushy, like melty kind of a bit, right? So I had to go buy gloves. It was just, I couldn't believe the heat in Vegas at that time of year we were there. And we couldn't like really go down, like during the midday where it's hottest, I couldn't just wheel all the way down the strip and back up because my tires would have melted. So I had to go in and out of shops to work my way down. So I would go down a little bit. Once I felt my wheels heating up, I'd skip into a store or a casino, cool down for a bit. Pretty crazy, if you ask me. I've never had that before. Only Vegas. Awesome, man. Let's keep going. You just want to do some stretching, anything to keep active. It's a good way to start the day, end the day. Oh, good. One more minute, we're going to flip over the other direction. We're going to chatting away. I've never been to California. I want to get up to California. I suppose I was thinking about it. All the fires, the bushfires they have out there in California, that would the dry heat would definitely spark that, hey? Because out here we'll get forest fires, but sometimes it's just the high humidity. It, just the moisture in the air helps prevent that. Now we do get forest fires. Like last year, I don't recall us having any in our province. In the switch, I don't quote me on that. Yeah, it really surprised my wife and I were there. I was like, I couldn't even touch my hand grips. It was so hot. So I had to go into a store and get weightlifting gloves so I could push. It was unbelievable. We were there in the summertime, Vegas summertime. So it was it was over 100. It was 100 and one day it got to 100. It was 104. Absolutely amazing heat. We just lays by the pool. I know down in Windsor, Ontario, they get a lot. Oh, the humidity there is so high. It is so hot there. That's where my wife is from, Windsor, Ontario. And you go visit, and it's just like I just can't move down there. Humidity is what gets me. Oh. Maybe I'm really looking forward to my coffee after this. This is a yard sale just up the road. I'm going to go check out the yard sale. Not that I need any more junk, but you never know what I can find. Kids and I, when we were younger, when I was younger, well, I was a bit younger, but when the kids were younger, they always used to love going yard sale. Early morning, get up and go. Now they're teenagers, they just want to sleep. Ooh, here we go. Things are heating up. So, B, do you watch any hockey? Are you a Toronto Maple Leaf fan? Now you are in Ontario, right? Massive problems. Huge. In the project, we're just in small problems. Like a good drive. If you're in the middle, dead center, you can probably drive 2.5 hours each way, and you'll get to the borders, right? In New Brunswick, so we're small province. Ah, oh gosh. Like I said, I'm like a big time Leaf fan growing up and stuff, but like the last few years, it's just heartbreaking. And so I just said this last year, I said I'm not a Leaf fan, I'm just an Austin Matthews fan. So when they get past the first round, if they can win tonight, well, I should say, when they win tonight, they'll become a Leaf fan again. But if they don't win tonight, they get a clean house. I'm not talking the team, the players. I'm talking about management. They get a clean house. They go 5 years on this This will be the 5th or 6th year getting beat out in the first round. If they get beat out. If they don't win tonight. Then they need to clean the upper management. They got to get rid of Kubas. That's what I'm going to say right out loud. He's got to go. I think Keith is doing a great job, especially last game, with the line changes. You know, when the offensive zone, putting out the number one guys for face-offs and getting possession in the offensive zone. So I mean, that's good coaching right there. It was consistent like that through the whole game. In the last 2 games, Toronto came back. Oh, sorry, not last 2. Last night's game, 2 games before that, Toronto came back and behind to win. And unfortunately, last game they lost in overtime, but they still came back behind, took the lead. Blew it. Yeah, it is. Like, I mean, to have like the equipment set up here at home, so I could, if I don't feel like going to the gym in the morning, like I was going to go to the gym first thing this morning and then come back and do this, but I'm like, you know what? This not gonna happen. I'll jump on my bike now and get my cardio in for my 30-day challenge, and then I'll have a whole day ahead of me. And I still might go to the gym, or he said there's a yard sale for I might go check out first. But there's some things I need to go do in town. So having the gym equipment handy, so I basically roll out of bed, jump on my machine or get some weights going, do an hour workout, and I'm done for the day, right? And the time frees up again. If it frees up, I'll just go to the gym. And typically I'll go to the gym once a day, combined with my exercises here at home. So I get 2 workouts a day. Just past the 15-minute mark. Actually well past for 16:30 into the workout. It's getting hot in this room because that sun is just glaring through those curtains. And not to mention the crank going. Oh. I can support that they were one of the first to be consistent open versus the struggling restaurant. So you mean like the hockey league being wide open? After that, like before the before the restaurants and the small guys that have all their independent shops and restaurants, is that what you're talking about? Yeah, I totally agree there. I mean, it's the whole thing was messed up. Like, the whole thing is. I won't go into it. It's pretty strong opinions, but again, they're just opinions, so they don't really matter. My life goes on. Yeah, the hockey league. Yeah, like I wrecked hockey too. Their sledge hockey that we were shut down and brought back in, but different phases of scrimmaging. Like at one time, we could only do individual drills and skills, which is okay for the first couple ice times, right? Because we sort of work on things, but after that, you kind of get boring. You kind of get bored. You want to start shooting on the goal. You want to start, playing 2-on-2, 3-on-3, full ice. And eventually, they implemented stages where we could go 2-on-2 or 3-on-3, that type of thing into hockey, up to full ice. But then once we got going, we got cooking, to shut it all down again. We had to start from scratch. But honestly, it's just we just played hockey that second round, the second time around. Hey, good morning, Jason. How you doing? Okay, in 15 seconds, I'm gonna flip it around, go the other direction. That'll put me at the 20-minute mark. That puts you guys at the 20-minute mark, 25-minute mark. We're hanging out, working out, stretching, whatever you're doing. That's awesome. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keeping me company is great. I've done these machines at the gym and it's awful boring. Those that talk to at the gym, they all have their earbuds in and they're on. This machine is set at the gym. It's just kind of back in a stretching zone section, and it's kind of you just walk back and forth mostly. Give the old head nod. That's about it. After that Queen concert or that Queen show last night, I was looking for some karaoke last night when I got home. Some YouTube karaoke channels. I didn't look that hard though. I was looking for the ones that I know, the people that I'm friends with on YouTube to see if they were up. Do any kind of karaoke. I was ready to go. What are your thoughts, people, on starting multiple? We're talking about YouTube here. What are the thoughts on starting multiple channels on YouTube? I hear that a lot of people do that. Then I hear also people say, some people say don't. Not until you really have an established channel first, then go on to the next one. I don't know. So I have a couple ideas for 2 more channels, but I'm thinking one will be a lot of work. The other one will just be more like, okay, let's get these videos off my phone, throw them on YouTube, throw them on my external hard drive just so I don't lose them. You know, they're all one the same theme. It's all about nature, the stuff that I see out in the lake, the bald eagles, the otters, the rainstorms, the snowstorms out there. Yeah, that's what I figured. If I keep it just nature, you know, stuff that I capture out at the lake, nothing else, just nature, and then keep my entire life just all about, you know, motivating people, showing day-to-day life in a wheelchair, and different things I do to help overcome obstacles. I'll keep that separate too and specific to that. But yeah, the auction stuff, I just bought a bunch of stuff, yeah, yesterday at the auction, or the auction closed Thursday night, and yeah, I gotta go pick it up today. Some of the stuff I shake my head like, why did I buy that? I'll go in and I'll put, it's online, right? I'll go in and put my max bid, what I want, and I just leave it. I just don't, I'll wake up Friday morning and see what I got. Most of the times I get outbid. There's cherry pickers there. They'll wait until like the last minute and they'll bid you by $5, right? That's all right. I mean, if there's something I really, really want, I will be on it, or I'll put a ridiculous max bid on it. Just because I know people won't go this high. Or if I'm there, I will watch it live and cherry pick. So, whew. You gotta be right on that stuff. It's online. It goes so fast. So I'm gonna go pick up some stuff there. My intention with the things I buy at the auction is to flip it, to sell, make a few bucks. Yeah, that was my third channel idea. My other channel was a nature channel, and then the auction stuff. That'd just be like a once a week, probably be 2 videos a week, I would say. It'd probably be the day of the auction, that video, and then it would be actually me showing what I got. 2 videos a week. So it wouldn't be as, I don't think that'd be as busy as, actually, either one of them wouldn't be that bad, because with the nature too, I wasn't really going to edit anything, because it's mostly silent, you know? I just set my camera up, and if I see the eagles flying around, I'll set my camera up and capture the eagles. Like this winter, I see my seal, and I call it my seal, or not my seal, my otter. The otter out on the ice a few times, I caught him. I just put the camera on him and watched him for a while too. So, yeah, so I just, eventually I'll get that going. And like that, and mostly focused on my parallel TV though. There'll just be a couple side ones that I'll put up. Because that's what I do most of that. You know, I take a lot of wildlife footage, and I take and I do auctions. So why not? Yeah, that's good. Nature AMSR. So what I do one night, I could out there, there's so many birds and animals. You hear the coyotes at night. It's pretty cool. Out at the lake, and if I just set my camera up, we don't have Wi-Fi out there. We're really looking to getting it. Yeah, I just set up a line, let it run all night while I sleep. Put my camera outside, just let it go. Watch the sunset. You hear us partying probably a little bit, playing games, whatever. But then at night it'd be just quiet, crickets and the loons. You got loons out there, coyotes. You hear all that stuff. Canada geese, ducks, otter, the eagles. Those eagles amaze me, though. Just watching them. You know, first thing in the morning, you can hear them going at it. And you come out on the deck and you just see them circling the lake. And we're on a pretty small lake, so you can see, I can see end to end of the lake. And come on, binoculars, you need to have binoculars if you want to see anything specific on a lake. But anyways, you see the eagles go in the morning when they do their hunt. Oh, just majestic. Watching them. Then we get a brown eagle. That's a big sucker. He's kind of the bully. Actually, no, sorry. The crows are the ones that are bullies, believe it or not. The crows control that lake. If they know where the eagle is hunting, the crows are there, ready to beat up, bully the crow to get its food. I've seen that happen before, where an eagle snatched a fish, and as it's flying to its huge pine tree where its nest is, the crow came down and attacked the eagle. Like, and then when the eagle ended up dropping the fish, another crow went down. So when the fish dropped it, then before you know it, there's like 5 or 6 crows by that fish that dropped off in the bush somewhere. Pretty amazing to watch. There's another time, woke up in the morning there, and there's squawking going on. This is early, it's like 5:30 in the morning. Like, what the heck is going on out there? So I got up and I went out. I could hear the squawking. I could hear an eagle squawking, but I couldn't see him. I didn't know what tree he's coming from, but I couldn't quite see him. I got the binoculars out, And I seen, okay, that's a brown eagle making all that noise. Then I see something in the water swimming. Like, is that a person out there? I was looking with my naked eye at first. Like, is that a person, or is that someone like kayaking, or is that someone swimming? I put my binoculars up, and what it was a bald eagle. I've never seen that before in my life. Bald eagle in the water, swimming, like pushing himself with one wing, and it was dragging something, right? It was just, I was like, what the? I've never seen it. It was amazing. I didn't have a camera lens that could focus in on it to see what was going on. But when it got to the bank, to where its nest must have been, it had a fish, a huge, huge fish. So the fish was obviously too heavy for it to fly with. So it snagged it in the water and started swimming it to shore. Can you believe that? I didn't get that on camera though, because I didn't have my lens. Just didn't get it. But anyways, the brown eagle was squawking so much, they're fighting. The bald eagle did get its feet on it first, and then the bald eagle left. I watched this whole thing transpire with like 2 hours. I sat up to the deck watching this. And finally, around the 2 hour mark, the bald eagle took off. As soon as that bald eagle took off, that brown eagle came right down to get its leftovers. And I don't know who the crows were, because typically the crows would be all over that before any of the eagles got their first bite. But it's pretty amazing up there. All right, we're going to flip. We're at the 30-minute mark. These home workouts, we're chatting along. It's, time goes by super fast. Whew. Really need that coffee now. Do another 10 minutes here. I'm going to stretch it out. And I'm going to check out that yard sale up the road. Yeah, I like, for those two channels though, for the nature channel, I really need to get a good banner made. I'm not really good at designing that stuff, so I have no idea. I'll have to find somebody to help make a banner. I like to get my banner redone on my Pair Life TV one too, because I just can't seem to get the right size pictures for it. I'm saying it's not big enough or it's too big. I'm breaking free with it. So last summer I took some really cool videos of it. I got them on my Pair Life TV. Really cool videos of the lake. The fog comes in the morning and it goes across the lake. Oh, that's pretty cool. Minutes in. 39 minutes total. I've been online. I had to do some setup. I had to do some setup there. I was going around the house in circles trying to find that computer. So usually one of two places. It's usually in here, my office, or it's in my daughter's bedroom. It's technically it's her computer. I couldn't find it in either place, and I searched the kitchen, searched the living room, went around the house like 3 times, couldn't find it. Turns out that my son had the computer, and he put it on the coffee table under the piece of paper, and his headphones were on top, so I didn't see it. And I never expected it to be over there anyway. So, woo! 8:23. That's Gilbert. 34 minutes. Yeah, about auction stuff. I got like stuff that I bought scattered all over there. I got a corner over there. The auction stuff. I got my closet. Got some auction stuff in there. Got stuff out in the garage and the closet. I just gotta. I put it up for sale. That's the stuff that I haven't had any bites on yet. It's been up for months. But I think I bought some winter jackets last spring. Oh, no, sorry, not last spring. In the winter, I bought them. And I never put them up for sale until like April. So I think they will sell in the fall, right? Hey, good day, Pocket Watch. How are you? If you can, please, Pocket Watch, can you drop your link or put it in the comment or make a comment so I can click on you? I tried to find you the other day and then try to find your, I think it was your sister's, maybe, her channel, Magpie. And I couldn't find it. If you can please just maybe drop a link or put a comment or something, that way I can get to you. Just by clicking the icon on your thumbnail. Yeah, here we go. Okay, we'll flip around. We have 5 minutes left. I might go a little further in the time. Hang out. Good vibes. Yes, that's what we got. Good vibes. Bright, sunshiny day up there. Shoulders are feeling good. Body's feeling good. Mind is feeling good. After this, we're going to stretch it out. And awesome. No worries, bud. It's like people calling my name. My name's Shane, and I get called Sean all the time. Shane, Sean, Shane. It's all the same to me now. And especially growing up as a little kid, I had a best friend, Sean, that I hung out with. So he was always called Shane and Sean, and I was always called Sean and Shane. So I'm used to it. People call me Sean. My sister. Oh, well, I'm glad you put it back up because we're gonna give it a good look here. Oh, goes to 38 minutes. Increasing just a little bit. I found out like the last few months my watch hours were bombing, and I kind of backtracked to what I posted a year ago because I'm at that year mark, right? That's that year mark in over a year ago. I've been on YouTube now for 2 years. But last year, around March, I posted my walking video with forearm crutches, and that took off and gathered tons of views and tons of watch time hours. So that's why I struggled March and April, because as that took off, it still does great today. But as it took off, the hours I made last year compared to the hours I made this year, that particular day, I was going down. I was going back to the negative. Like, I'd go up maybe 4 hours one day, but then I'd tank like 15 hours. It's because of that video. I kind of figured that out. But now my hours this month in May, especially last week and a half, they've been going up. Not up by a lot. I'm talking like, 10 hours a day or whatever, which is cool. That's good. As long as we're going up. I'm good with that. But it hurts. You know, when you wake up in the morning, you put out a great video or you had a good day with your YouTube channel, and you look at your monetization hours, and boom, it goes down. Like, oh man. But now that I think over that hump, because like I said, last week and a half, they've been going up. Not significantly, but just, 10, 12 hours here and there. Nothing in the backward, so keep going up. That's thanks to everybody here. Woo, that's 40 minutes, guys. I'm tired. I'm going to cool down still a little bit and then do a stretch. So that's, what's the name of the channel? I must have missed it. Yeah, me. Pocket Watch, Chill's name, hanging with Maggie. Okay. Our dog's name is Maggie. I encourage the kids to make YouTube channel on Maggie and poor old Zipper. I did a lot of video on Zipper too. He's a funny dog. He's no longer with us. Put him down like a month and a half ago. But he's a funny dog. Yellow lab. He is his own way, that's for sure. Woo, baby Renee. I'm doing the cool down now. Just put 40 minutes in. Yeah, I tell you, it is hot in here. It's going up. It's going up to 31 degrees today, if you believe that or not, here in Fredericton, New Brunswick, Canada, in May. Oh, what's this 19th subs? What's that mean? Oh. Gotta stretch that out. I'm feeling it from the gym last night too, or yesterday afternoon. I went left work early and went to the gym, did a chest workout. Then went to a show, and that was good. Took kids, the family, all went to the show, and got back probably around 11. Excuse me, around 11:30 time we got back. My wife actually had to work last night, so she was able to get 7 to 11 off. Show started at 8. It finished off around 10:30 or so, and then we all went out and get ice cream. And I tried so hard. I was like, no, I don't need ice cream this time of night. I don't need it. But hey, it's family outing. Treat yourself, right? Twice that night, because we had pizza before. We went out to dinner. And so I had pizza and ice cream. And so they got home, and I went on YouTube for a little bit, see who was hanging out, and checked the hockey scores. And then I said, you know what, I'm exhausted. I need to go to bed. So I went to bed. Don't work. Gotcha. Yeah. If you have Pocket Watch, I think if you go and visit any of these other people's channels and just maybe make a comment, they can click on your thumbnail. It'll take you to them, or it'll take them to you, and then they can find your sister's link through you that way. If you have her, if you're following her. Whew, I need some food. I don't think I'm going to be doing the gym today. I think I'm just going to relax. Got some yard work I got to do. First, I got to eat and get a coffee. Then I'm going to go hit that yard sale through. They've been advertising it all week. Signs at the back of, at the front of my neighborhood, and advertising that it's a 2-day yard sale, so they must have a lot of stuff there, eh? So I'm going to hang out for quite a while here. I'm going to do some stretching, and maybe I can take you in my kitchen. You can watch me make some eggs and have a coffee. Oh, goodness. Well, thanks, everyone, for hanging out, working out, chatting this morning. That's day 23 in the books. 7 left to go. I can't believe it. Really, like I was sitting there. I said this before. Sitting there on day 7, and I'm just like, how am I going to get through another 23 days of this? Right. First, I have to stay healthy because kids have been sick. They stayed home from school because they're sick, and the other kid got sick. She's doing well now. So I'm just like, okay, it's going to be my turn here, and I'm going to get sick, and I'm all against working out. If you're sick, don't work out. Your body needs a rest, right? So there's no such thing as working it out. Like I've played high levels of sport, and I'm thinking, I got a cold. I'm just going to go and sweat it out. No, never works. Not for me, anyways. Awesome, Renee. That's awesome. I'd love to hear that. Yeah, sweet. Stretch it out. Oh, it's a good stretch. I was going to do some floor stretching, and I was looking for my mat for the little foam mat that we have for the floor, and I couldn't find it. I looked everywhere for my foam mat to go on the floor because I can't go on the floor just with without any kind of cushion because of like being a T12 incomplete paraplegic, you kind of lose a lot of muscle mass down here and on your butt and legs, so it gets quite uncomfortable. So you have to have a cushion. But I looked everywhere for that foam, so I wanted to get some floor stretching in and do a video of floor stretching, and then couldn't find it. Just like the computer this morning, but even worse, I looked for like a full day for this, digging out closets. Guess where it was? You guys see it? You see my foam mat? It's right here. It's been there for so long, I don't even see it there anymore. So I gotta go buy another mat. Maybe at this yard sale they'll have another exercise mat that I could use. But yeah, I was like rattling my brain. Where could I put that? I checked out in the garage, and it was behind a dresser. I had it underneath my handcycle because I didn't want to scratch the floor. And so it's been there for over 2 years, and it's just something I don't even see anymore, right? So I just kind of laughed at myself when I seen that. I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. So it's working away. And then I just kind of looked around. I was like, oh, geez, there it is. Yeah, anyway. That's just me. I even got some bands for my cruise to keep it up. Nice. That cruise, yes. When is that cruise? When are you leaving for that? I'm jealous. I want to go on a cruise. I definitely want to go on a cruise. We were actually talking about that not too long ago. Where our next, travel vacation where we want to go. So we usually go to Florida. I love Florida. It's like a home away from home. We haven't been anywhere in 2 years or so. Cruise is 15-23. Where is it like June 15th? Is it 23rd? I probably won't be able to join you this time around, but we will eventually. Because kids are still in school that time. October. Yeah, kids are definitely in school at that time. But you can leave them with their grandmother. You can leave them with Nanny. She lives close to the school. I just love these bands. Like, you do a full upper body workout. You do a full workout if you could use your legs well enough. Why you see two pieces here is because I was using this band the other day, stretching. I don't know if you've seen it, it's live, and it snapped in two. It must have had a little bit of a tear in it somewhere. It must have got caught. I'm thinking that sometimes I take my band and I wrap it around here, and it might have got stuck in between the grooves, and I turned it, and it might have just nicked it a little, and then when I went to stretch, it snapped. I'm just glad it didn't catch me in the face. Don't see any more, but I had another green one here too. Yeah, you can. On that cruise is Kenny going too? Oh, there's my green one. If Kenny's going on that cruise with you in October, I want to see him working out. Get him some bands too. I want to see you guys working out on deck. I'll join you in the morning. All right, a little shoulder stretch, and that's what my shoulder is doing. Absolutely, quite amazing. So, like I said earlier in the winter, I took a mild sprain to my shoulder playing hockey, and it came along really well. Again, mind you, like when I was going to the gym, I wasn't lifting the weights I was lifting before, heavy, especially on this side, my left. I would do machine work where you could do alternating, and I'd use a lesser weight on my bad shoulder and eventually build up that weight. And so I hit the flat bench yesterday, and I was back up to a really decent weight. And like I said, I don't go heavy weight anyways. You know, my age and in my condition with wheelchair and stuff, I really want to protect my shoulders. I don't want to go crazy and start lifting heavy weights, insane weights. You know, it's all about just keeping my what's that lotion? Yes, that'd be good. Yeah, right on. I'll be there. Yeah, just wanted to keep things, you know, fluid in my body. I want to be more preventative now than anything. So lifting heavy weights for like, especially shoulders and chest and all that kind of stuff. I don't want to risk pulling anything, injuring anything. Because I came off with 2 shoulder injuries. One was about 4 years ago on my right. And like I said, I kind of self-managed that one as well. I got diagnosed with it. A sprained or strained supraspinatus. And it's just basically rest and taking care of it slowly. And then I had a mild sprain on this shoulder this past winter, in which, again, just rest and taking it slow, taking it easy. But the hardest part with this one was with my sprain was the only time it really bothered me was when I had to transfer. So I had to come up with a completely new way to transfer, which I don't think I did a video on, which I should. Because typically I would transfer, here, I'm going to show you. I'll show you quickly here. If I want to transfer onto the bed, I'm going to back up the computer here. If I want to transfer onto my bed, or, you know, most of my transfers throughout the day are basically on the toilet, right? Because you got to go to the bathroom maybe more than once, especially depending on what I drink, right? So when I transfer onto my bed or the toilet, I'll slide my butt to the edge of my seat like this. Hope you can see okay. I'll put my hand down here, and I usually transfer putting the weight on my left and then swiveling over like this. And that motion right there, that swivel motion, is where really felt the pinching and the pain in my shoulder, right? So I had to come up with a different way. And even transferring, going to my left, trying to get a better way here so you can see better. So you can see better there now. Okay, so even when I'm transferring, you know, barring down with my left hand on the bench, or typically like the bed too, transfer in that bed, on the toilet in the vehicle, transfer, same thing, put my chair up to the, wherever I'm transferring, put my brakes on, didn't do that last transfer, put the weight here, but then again, pushing off with my left where I sprained my shoulder earlier, just that push off and twist right there, it was really affecting my shoulder. So really wasn't having a whole lot of rest time because of the transfers I was doing, you know, on and off the toilet, in the bed, getting up into the car, my vehicle to go places. So I had to come up with a new transfer to figure out how can I take the pressure, how can I get that twist off of my shoulder so I can rest it. Now, I'm trying to remember how I did it now. I'll see if I can remember. So I'm going to jump back up into my chair. So now it's like no problem. Like I don't have any pain, so it's good. So how did I do this with my sore shoulder? Trying to remember. Okay, pretending this is my bed. Trying to get a better angle for you guys. I'm trying to remember how I did this now, but it worked out really well. How did I do this? Okay, I went up. I tried with the slide board too. The sliding board didn't work because I was still pushing off with my shoulders both ways. I can't remember how I did this on the bed. Put my brakes on. Slid my butt. Oh, okay. I think I did something like. I really honestly don't know. But I can tell you how I got off. I do remember how I got off. So, to get off, I'm going to go to my bed and try to remember how I transferred on and off the bed. I remember how I got off. To get off, I did this. Instead of going like this, pushing that way, I went like this. I put my hand here on my chair, and I put my left shoulder, my left arm up here to squeeze on. So instead of, for some reason, this angle, pushing up like that, yeah, that's right. I tucked my shoulder in like this, my left shoulder. I tucked it in, and so I just pushed straight up. So there's no twisting in my shoulder. I used my my right shoulder is tucked in here, my right. I tucked it in like that so I could push straight up without twisting. And with my left here, I braced it here on my chair, and that did the twisting for me. I used that shoulder to twist my butt, and I used swivel my hips too, right? So that's how that worked, getting off. The trouble is I can't remember how I got on. It would have been something like the same. To put it that way. This way. Try this way. Maybe I went around here. Yeah, that's the card transfers that. Oh, I got something popped up here. Yeah, it's gonna be really careful doing the transfers. Like it's like, it's every day we do it, right? So I think how I did it here was. Oh yes, okay, I got it. I angled it this way onto my bed or onto the toilet, and what I did was put my brakes on, but with my bad shoulder, which was the right, I would put it over here, okay? And grab my wheel, or I'd grab down here, get my pants out of the way, and put my right, or my left, I'd switch my left hand over on the other side of the frame of the wheelchair, and then I would pop up. Again, I'm tucking this shoulder in, so I just have to push straight up, no twisting. It's just lock it in place like that. And then I do my twisting and swivel my butt self and slide off like that. That's how it went. So maybe I'll do a video on that just to maybe get better angles. And again, to get off, same deal. I would tuck my shoulder in. Yeah, this way too. I did this way. No, I didn't do it that way because I twist. I put my chair back on this side. And yeah, it's pretty crazy because we use our shoulders, right? The shoulders, our arms, our legs. So how did I do that last time? Yeah, it's a little tricky. I'm not going to do that transfer again because my brake broke on me, so I can't lock that wheel. I got to get a new part on order for it. So I'm just going to transfer normally because I don't want to risk falling, especially live on TV. But yeah, that's how I adapted my shoulder or my transfers when I have my sore shoulders. I would lock it in place. keep it in tight, lock it in place so there's no twisting. It's just a straight up motion, and then I'd use my left to help pivot. So, yeah, it's a good idea. A short video. Yeah, that's a real good idea. If I can do it in a minute, I tend to talk a lot. have to cut out a lot. But yeah, that's a good idea. I'll do a short video on alternate transfer. I have to practice it a little more though. And something that truly amazed me though, when the first probably 3 days or so, no, the first couple days, I couldn't transfer at all. Okay, my wife, she's like 5'3", 120 pounds, maybe. I hope I got that right. Anyway, and she's a nurse, right? And I told her I couldn't get on that bed, like could not get on my bed that night. I said I can't transfer. I got so much pain, and at that time the cellulitis was kicking into my foot, and I didn't know it. So my foot was all messed up, and I didn't really know it. But I knew it was messed up, but I didn't know it was cellulitis. My shoulder was messed up, couldn't transfer. She said, "Let me do it for you. Let me do that for you." I was like, "What?" I said, "You cannot lift me. I'm like close to 200 pounds." I said, "There's no way." Yeah, I hope so. And anyway, she goes, "Just trust me. Just trust me." So she lifted me a certain way, because she's a nurse, right? So she does all day, all night. And but yeah, I'll have to put that on the video too, of how she can lift me basically dead weight from my chair and pivot me up onto the bed. It's pretty amazing. So we'll do a video on that too. All right, I need to go and grab some food. We'll take you for a little jaunt out in the kitchen. Go for a little lap ride here. Squeaky door. Everybody's still sleeping. Everybody's still sleeping. Oh, we have one person awake. You're up early. Do you want to go to that yard sale? It's just up the road in our neighborhood. First, I need a coffee. I'm going to get this coffee on the go. No water. Here, I'm going to set the computer down here. Just instant today. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make some perk coffee because everybody's home. Coffee time. Okay. Haven't had perk coffee in a while. Usually right after my morning workout, I go and do my, I have to go to work. So I don't have time to make this. Do you have any filters? Ooh. Got a filter, but that's not the right kind. Oh, there you go. Got it. Any sponsors? Not sure. No, I don't have any sponsors, but what do you mean? That's the thing, needing maintenance or parts on the chair. I know, Pocket Wash, just to go back to what you're saying, I'm trying to order some tires and front casters for my chair, and I don't want to say, it's not, I know the guy I'm going through, it's not his fault, it's the supplier, because he has to go out, because I can't order right off Amazon to get this stuff because they're not a registered medical supplier, so my insurance won't cover. I get partial coverage, so my insurance won't cover anything I order off Amazon. And it's much cheaper, right? And I told that to my insurance company. They said no, they can't. So, and I'd get it quicker. But I'm going on 2 weeks here, trying to get this order in. Oh yeah, I could do that. Yeah, time for a drink. There's gonna be no Baileys in my coffee today, though. That's only for Lake. Yeah, I can talk. How do you get sponsors? You just go. Do you reach out to them, or if there's a certain product that I use, I guess I just talk about it and let them know. I remember when I did my review on my wheelchair. The area rep, Atlantic Province's rep, she got wind of it and sent me a nice little care package thing, which is really cool, really nice. I wonder where that shirt went, because that was a nice shirt. I gotta find that shirt. I liked it. Yeah, so yeah, that'd be cool to do that. Yep, you can reach out. So I'll just kind of think of what I like to do, what I like to use the most, and reach out to them. Got an idea. Give me an idea. I really like certain products for weightlifting that I've gotten a few times up from the States, but so expensive. Because I actually did a price out yesterday on some products because they send me an email for a deal just on protein and that kind of stuff. Protein and time I did the conversion from American to Canadian, and with the taxes and shipping for protein and like an energy drink is going to be well over close to $400. So I was like, yeah, can't justify that when I can go up to Walmart and get my stuff for like, $50, $60. So I can't do that. Can't order $400 worth of protein when I go up to Walmart and get it for like, $60, right? Okay, coffee. Let's go. Oh. I'm going to dump it all in. I don't need more. Okay. What if I got more coffee here? Coffee. You don't want to look inside this pantry. It's a mess. Oh dear. Oh, there it is. Eventually, I'm going to do a little house tour of an accessible house. So we built this house 15 years ago, and didn't build it like specifically for a wheelchair. I kind of wanted to have it. I didn't want to get it too specific for wheelchairs because I was thinking of resale. Because if you had like a lot of cutout counters and all that, that takes away. And people look for a counter space and storage space in the kitchen, right? And in bathrooms, like your drawers and all that. I didn't want to cut out all that. But kind of think of it now. I don't even know if we're ever going to move. But anyway. So I'll show you there are some things that I did do to make it easier to get around, such as wider door openings, being on one level, like we're on a slab, we don't have a basement. Yeah. I won't take you in the pantry this time because it's almost dropped the coffee because I almost couldn't get in there myself. One of the worst things to clean up if you drop on the floor, it's hard to actually clean and get it off, is egg. I dropped an egg the other morning. Man, it's always seemed to be a little slippery. No matter how much you scrub it, wipe it to get it off, that egg, it always seems to be slippery in that spot. Even the dog came over to lick it. Yeah, okay. Some water. It's gonna be a strong coffee. It's gonna be a strong coffee today. Go. You feel the heat. I'll have the door open where we put the dog out, the back door, and I can feel the heat from the outside coming in from where I am. It's gonna be a scorcher today. Be scorched. Oh, where are we going? How's this going? You can't see. Let me put this on. There we go. Let's get the coffee going. There, coffee's on the go. Now I gotta make my eggs. This is basically my morning routine. I work out. This is on a Saturday though. I work out, make my coffee, make my eggs. But Monday to Friday, it's the exact same thing, except we throw kids in the mix. You gotta get them out of the house for school. I need a frying pan. Now, I don't think I have any peppers left because I always put peppers in my eggs. I don't. But I have one egg, and I have egg whites I mix in. So I put about quarter cup egg whites, and then I love spinach in my eggs. I love putting spinach and peppers in my eggs, and I don't think I have any peppers. Check. Yes, we have pepper. We have pepper. All right. I'm going to cut some pepper up. I'm going to throw some pepper, some spinach, my egg. Cut some pepper. Not a whole lot. I'm going to put all this pepper in there, but I'm going to eat some. I always eat when I cook. Yeah, that's better. I would not do well cooking in a restaurant because not that I can cook, but if I were to be a chef or prep or whatever, I'd be snacking the whole time. Yeah, it's good enough. gonna eyeball it with the cup. This one. I don't see my quarter cup. Use some heat on there. Oh, forgot my spinach. I love spinach. This stuff is already pre-washed. My pepper is already pre-washed. We wash all our vegetables and all our fruits and vegetables when we get them from the grocery store. Now, the spinach you got to really keep an eye on. You got to shake it because you don't want the stuff to sit at the bottom, get all yucky and gross. Like here, you can see that. Just the smaller pieces like that get at the bottom. Like here's a good example. Start getting all yuck. Whoops. You see that spinach? So I won't put that in there. So I always like shake it to keep it all circulated all around. Some bad ones in there. So I'm just going to tear up my spinach a little bit. There we go. Okay. I got some spinach and pepper cut up for my egg. I had to get some spray. Coffee's coming along. Coffee's coming along real well. You can see in the corner right there my coffee. There. Get a look at there. This is canola oil that I use. Okay, so clean as you go. You gotta clean as you go. Pan's just warming up. And put some of this stuff back while waiting for the pan to warm up a little. All right, what do we got here? Hey, how's it going? ZC Outdoors, 40 and broke. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I try to eat as fast as I can before it goes bad. But yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Make it smooth, put it in smoothies. Yeah. So I'm doing eyeballs. I don't know where my quarter cup went, but I will put some egg white here. A quarter cup of eggs, a little more than a quarter. I went, crack my egg. Here we go. Spatula would help. There it is. Okay. That in. Quickly wash my hands. Wash the hands. Grab my spatula. There we go. Let's get this stuff put in here. It's a lot of spinach. I don't have any onion. Onion would be good in this too. It would be better with that light off. I think it's better with that light off, hey? And you gotta have your pepper. Oh no. I went on a weightlifting program over a year ago now through Jay Cutler, and it was egg whites were an essential part of the meal plan for your morning and morning breakfast, and I just kind of stuck with it because and my doctor said I used to eat eggs. I used to have 2-3 eggs in the morning. Then I'd eat like 2 boiled eggs for lunch, and my cholesterol was high. And I went to my doctor. He said, "Yeah, I have high cholesterol, just a little bit high." He said I could take a pill, to lower it to either where it needs to be, or I could eat like a pigeon. Or I said, "Well, I know what I need to do. I need to cut down my eggs because I'm eating like 5-6 eggs a day, whole eggs." And ever since I did that, went to egg whites, and I don't eat eggs. I just have this here for eggs in the morning, and that's it. I cut out my boiled eggs. Cholesterol is back to normal. So, because I don't eat fast food, I don't drink like often. I may have a beer here, there. That's about it. But oh, I poured it out of a carton. Yeah, we get them in cartons here. You can buy them at I got those like Costco. You get them in a pack of 5, and it's a lot easier than getting the. There's a little something like this, but it's got grooves where you can crack your egg, and the whites will just drip out, and the yolk will stay. You can do it that way, but that's too painful. It's too painful to do that. So I bought those egg whites. Guess what? Coffee. See, I'm looking more forward to my coffee than this egg. Whoops. Let's get here. Didn't do a very good job. I wanted to flip it that way. Fold it over. There we go. Cook it, and then I'm going to flip it and cook. A little more pepper on it there. I love my pepper. You can get them in these little cartons, egg whites. This is a Kirkland from Costco. Or you can get them, these are 500 grams. And you can get the full liter, 1,000. So they say 3 tablespoons is approximately 1 large whole egg. So that's 45 milliliters equals 1 large whole egg. If you go 190 milliliters, that was 3/4 cup. That makes approximately 4 large whole eggs. So I probably have in there 1.5 whole egg combined with my whole egg. So egg white, mostly egg whites. There we go. Let's see that. Looking pretty good. And that'll do me till lunchtime. I won't snack from here on out. It's late. It's late in the day. Typically, I'd be making this at 8:45. Or not 8:45. Before I go to work, it'd be like at 7:45. I'm making this, and typically that would do. I'd probably then have some oatmeal around 10 o'clock. 10:30. I'd have a snack, some oatmeal or an apple. Trippy stove. What do you mean? It lights up? Yeah, I see that. I just realized I just caught it. There's my Canadian coming out. Okay, put that over here. Grab a plate. We are almost done. And we eat a lot of eggs. Like I make scrambled eggs for my daughter pretty much every morning. And I think we are good and cooked. Yeah. For my daughter every morning. And my wife makes eggs. So we go through a lot of eggs. But with the egg whites, it reduces the actual eggs that we eat. Because otherwise I'd be eating up to 6 eggs a day. Or I used to at one point. Coffee. Yes. Gotta find my mug. This is the perfect size mug for one coffee. It's not too small, it's not too big. Okay, let's get some coffee, guys. Throw that over here. Kind of clean as you go. Get you closer to the coffee. Put you on the hot stove window. Okay, clear. I gotta go shut my door first because I can feel the heat coming in. I'm trying to keep the house. So that's how hot it's getting here today. I mean, we're not even 10 o'clock, and I can feel the heat from outside coming into the house. Get attacked by broom. All right, coffee. Taking this time filling. There we go. Now I do like having a little bit of this in my coffee. I can drink black coffee, but I like having this creamer in there, this French vanilla creamer. Oh, it's good. It's just a little treat myself. Put a little bit in for a little bit of the flavor. And I'm good. And get a spoon. All right, there we have it. Eggs and coffee. No, I'm not going to sit here and eat in front of you, so I don't think you'd want to really enjoy that. Use a spoon, actually. I'm going to read the comments, so I'll get caught up on the comments or any questions that were said or asked when I was here, or when I was making my stuff here. Much better with the light off. Good. Okay, I know that's good for. Yeah, much better with the light off. So I'll know that for next time. Keep the light off. That's party stove. Oh yeah, like I said, I put maybe just a little bit under half a cup, and this is one egg, one whole egg, and like I said, just like just about half a cup, I'd say, of egg white, and it's delicious too, right? It's mixed with a few other things, and tastes great. I'm not going to sit here and chow down in front of you. So I'm going to sign off now for the morning. So everyone have a great weekend. I'll be on live tomorrow evening. I'll be back on live for my cardio challenge because from this point moving on till tomorrow, I have no idea what's going to go on, how my day is going to work tomorrow morning, what I'm going to get done. I guess the temperature is going to drop right back down to 18 tomorrow. So I might do my yard work tomorrow. The temperatures will be nicer because, like I said, it's hot out there now. It's like 31. I don't know if I want to do any kind of work or not today out in that sun. But anyways, I'll be on tomorrow evening. Be after 6. Typically between 7:30 to 8, maybe Atlantic time. So yeah, we'll see you then. And I appreciate everyone hanging out and chatting and working out with me and all that good stuff. It's a great morning. All right, take care, everybody. Till next time, keep rolling.